Hello, welcome to Warlordnipple's YouTube channel. Please remember to like and subscribe. We are going to be playing Hegemony Gold Wars of Ancient Greece today. The last time I played was a long time ago because the game crashed. Because I alt-tabbed in Fraps and I got very sick of I'd have to go back and play a bunch of what I had already played to make a good video. So that's what we're doing today. Just continuing on this because I saw someone playing, and it kind of made me, on my Steam chat, that's where I saw someone playing, and it kind of made me want to get back into it. So let's dive back into Hegemony. We've completed most of the tutorial. We're in an actual battle now. Is he leveled up? Yep, we already got that level up. Alright, let's move this guy back. Let's get our Peltis in little different positions from each other so they can be hitting people in different directions. And let's... oh, that's out of bounds because I haven't killed this guy, so we're still in the tutorial right now. Let's start building the walls for this place. Does everyone have walls? This Pillow Militia up here to build these walls. Alright, and now these guys are coming slowly, and they're going to get hit by Peltis, and my Phalangites are going to be destroying them. It's very, very bad for them because they don't have any ranged units, so they can only engage so many people at a time. And they're also engaging in this little crevice or whatever, so it's very difficult for them. I think this is a guy. Yep, this is the Bardalus that I need to kill. Just fell off of his horse. Killed Bardalus, and here's a little cutscene.
When Philip arrived in Upper Macedonia, Bardalus saw that he had been outmaneuvered. In an act of desperation, Bardalus called for peace, but he would not be forgiven. With Bardalus defeated and his armies expelled from Upper Macedonia, King Perdiccas' death had been avenged. On his return, Philip was crowned both hero and king of the Macedons. Philip's newfound prestige laid the groundwork for his marriage to Olympias of Melosis and the birth of his heir, Alexander the Great. With Macedonia secured, Philip could turn his attention to the warring factions that surrounded the kingdom. In the south, the Phocians had invaded the Holy Temple of Delphi, and battle lines were already being drawn. A sacred war was inevitable.
Alright, fantastic. We just finished that mission. We have a lot of migrants. Migrants appearing up there, over here. Let's put them in the city. Generals popping up, which are great. Is this guy good at all? Yeah, he's really good. We need to move him with the army. If he was bad, I would have put him with the Pillow Militia, because they will actually be doing a decent amount of fighting at some point in the future, too. Cletus the Black. He's not very good, but he's already over here, so we're going to combine him into the hype. Yeah, the Hypists already have someone. This army. Let's put him in this army. And this other general will go in this army. Yep, it's always good to have a general in your Phalangite armies because they use up so much manpower. Alright, so let's look at the objective completed, the bonuses. Philip is now king of the Macedons. That doesn't really do anything. The income is increased by 250 gold. That's very nice. That gives us a bunch of extra income to work with, which is very nice because we don't have a lot of mines right now. Mines can get you tons of money. The Brigade of Hypists has grown in size. So now they're 46. Now it's 41 of 46, which means we got 5 more guys. We already looked at Craterus, who had appeared over in the eastern region of our kingdom. We got the migrants. Hostility has increased with the Illyrians by plus 20. Hostility is a measure of how much a faction dislikes you, basically. And then intimidation is a measure of how scared they are of you. So someone who is not intimidated at all and is very hostile, it costs a lot to get rid of peace, or to get peace from them. But someone who's not very hostile and is very scared of you, then it'll be very, they might even give you money for peace. The Paeonians, it's very cheap for peace because they are not very hostile and they're very but they're a little intimidated. I guess they're not intimidated, but they're not that much stronger than us. Hostility changes through events, and intimidation changes through where you've got your armies stationed and things like that, and how strong your military is compared to theirs. Let's see if we can... Oh, we can't get through that hole. Maybe we can. Let's just try and run through. Yeah, stupid Illyrians. We're gonna capture your men. There's the migrant that just appeared. Let's get our Peltus through here. He's hovering right around this crevice, trying to do what I did to him. But now he's going through. So let's get through there and attack him from behind while he's trying to attack my cavalry. Peltus can run a little bit faster than Phalangites. Certain units are a little bit faster because they're ranged or whatever. And let's get these companions to take him out from behind. Oh, crap, there's Peltus coming. That's not good. Alright, this unit is entirely surrounded. This unit's getting hit by Peltus. That unit just fell. This unit fell. And we got 2 more units of slaves. Fantastic. Now let's take this city. And let's take these slaves. And over here, just a reminder, we were not going to change the companions or Philip's home city until this was at 0. So let's create 2 more units of Peltus. Oh no, our guys are getting destroyed. These guys are about to run. There we go. Let's get over here and take out these Peltus. It's just annihilating our Phalangites. I think they might survive. Now here is the Athenians being annoying. Why don't we get our companions back over there and attack him? This is the worst part of the Athenians, is they come over here every once in a while and just kind of mess with your stuff. We're going to expel them from up here though very soon. Alright. We finally got rid of these little Peltus, and now we can start taking the city back over. He sent out more Peltus, so let's attack them. They're not going to last very long versus the Phalangites. Oh, and we just took our first mine. Let's load that up with slaves. Alright, we just took this city. Don't have very many people there, so let's put a migrant there. Let's connect to the Empire and get it connected to these farms. This is a great city to have. It has lots of farms around it, which is very helpful. It's very nice to have food, lots of food for your empire. Taking cities without lots of farms is rather difficult. Charge bonus on those peltas, and they flee almost immediately. You always want to charge peltas with your cavalry because it does so much morale damage. These guys are going to flee instantly, as long as I can charge them. Yep. Charged again. The max bonus you can get for a charge is 100, but these guys are running out of speed. See, they have their little guy running is very low. Let's get some more heroics. These guys will get very large. Right now, their life is what's preventing them from how many guys they have is what will make them run away first for morale, but later on you get like 40 guys. Get these phalangites back so that we can deal with these hoplites. We're just going to execute these guys and then run into town because we don't have time to turn them into slaves. Alright, let's get another group of phalangites. We lost that militia group, which means that I think that our town is going to be... I don't know, it doesn't use that much manpower. I put the companions in here so they could shoot out at this guy, which doesn't look like they're doing. We're just getting our walls up. Let's make this your home city. You'll regenerate way faster then. And let's get everyone building the walls here so we can move on. The sheep just appeared because of early winter. They appear every winter. Where are our peltas? Let's get those guys over here. Alright. Our phalangites just engaged with some of their hoplites, and we will be hitting them from the back. Their cavalry won't give us a charge because they're hoplites, but it will destroy their morale by hitting them from two sides and give us more guys. That's why it's really beneficial to destroy morale as quickly as possible. You can get lots of slaves that way. Let's take some of these bases over. This base has way too many guys. Let's change their home city to that. Get our sheep up, and we're going to go with... we're going to split our units up. These guys are going to continue building this wall, and then our other guys are going to go down to Alamia and take that over. And these guys can get this wall up. Once these two places have walls, they'll really be pretty much invincible. The only problem will be just getting my farms raided, which isn't that big of a deal, especially this early on. Almost all the cities have very large farms around me. And these flashing things, I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the last video, but they tell you certain specific things. This is enemy units. That's all that is. This is units, buildings, and cities that are under attack, which could mean rebellion or enemy units sieging them. And this is people that are starving, basically, or cities or forts that are starving. So, like Bornea, this city has no food. It doesn't really matter because I'm not sending any units over this way yet. And then this phalangite is out of food, so let's get him back up to the city. He'll start getting food as soon as he gets back to the city, because the city has a lot of it. Looks like we're running out of manpower because of all the phalangites I've built. But the city's walls are almost done being constructed. This guy has food now. Let's get him up here to take this watchtower. Alright, now we're going to bring these peltas down and this phalangite down. And all of our companions. Oh, these are slaves. Let's just throw them back in there. Get our companions down and our other phalangites. We have a lot of units attacking this city. There's 12 slaves there. This is 32, and we'll just send these 12 slaves over and then send them back. So this mine is getting us 64 gold at the cost of nothing. That's the real reason you want to have slaves. And now it's not a racial slave thing, which would be wrong, people. This is just our enemies. It's not specifically tied to one race. They can be Persian, they can be Illyrian, they can be Greek. Anyone can be a slave. Alright, this city is undefended still, so we're going to send our units up here to take it, because this is another Macedonian city. That's why they haven't built walls around it. And we can build walls. So let's grab this farm, let's grab this mine, let's grab this tower. Let's check around here. There is usually there is a siege weapon over here. That's what I was looking for. Oh, we're not going to grab that tower because that's someone else's tower. Let's just start sieging the city. Let's get our units over here. They're going to take some losses because they have units in the city, but the hypists are pretty strong. Let's get our phalangites. Units only generally come out when you actually engage the siege in the city, so I'm not going to engage the siege until I get my units surrounding the city. Whereas over here I will engage immediately because I want to block off the units coming out. Alright, so we have that. I cannot move my units over there. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find this siege weapon. I know it's around here somewhere. Do I have to cut off the supplies to get the siege weapon? It's one of the roads. Maybe it's right here. Hopefully it's right here. I have cut off their supplies. Nope. Not really sure how you get the siege weapon. Don't really remember how. You kind of just find it after a certain amount of time. Maybe. Oh, someone just took my watchtower. Let's get my militia back. And we will just let them siege these farms and then and let their units die. See, they haven't even come out. I forgot about this area and they haven't appeared yet. So now we're going to surround them basically. Oh, there we go. Some old siege equipment. There it was. Let's bring it back over here. And we can take this tower. Our hypists have lost one guy. These guys have lost 4. It's a lot of guys. Timphia. Can't really pronounce that word. It's another one of our cities, so we will take that. Oh, these guys ran out to engage our Peltis. Kind of a dumb idea, but I mean they did get our Peltis, and I don't think they're going to be able to get away. Yeah. We just lost 5 Peltis, but they lost their whole army. Because they're foolish. And we just got a bunch of slaves. And, oh, they routed. That's not good. I guess we can change the Pella cavalry to engage, or to be their home city of Pella now, because we've almost run out of troops. There we go. This is your new home city. Then let's select the cavalry. This is your new home city. There we go. Pella's recruits have refilled, and now the militia are refilling and are shooting them. There's a group of our militia that failed to get back. We just lost that watchtower to the Illyrians, but we'll be taking it back soon. Yes. Now we have the new, we just reclaimed Lamia. That's one of our objectives that was over here. Now we have renewed ties to the Elamitai. Established permanent ties between the royal house of the Elamitai and the ruling family of the Kingdom of Macedon by marrying Princess Phyla of the Elamitai to Regent Philip. Move Philip and Phyla to Pella. Essentially, you get these missions where you can marry a new wife, and you move the wife to Pella, and you move Philip to Pella, and then a bunch of good things will happen. We get 2 migrants, growth in companion cavalry size, making it an actual decently sized cavalry at 20. Not great, but not terrible, like the terrible 15 size. Then we get 2 new generals, which will be huge. We can start putting those on our phalangites and making them significantly better. And we are going to just put everyone in our town for now. And you know, actually, I think we're gonna go ahead and is this a, yeah, this is mine. I wasn't sure if this was a barrier, but that is. So we definitely want to take that mine because almost no one else can get it. Yeah, no one can get it, really. So we're going to take that mine, and we're going to take our slaves and fill up these 2 mines. There we go, we have 2 whole units of slaves. And let's just put this guy in here, because we're going to have more mines around here. Alright, yeah, there we go. There, they're merged. Everyone go in that town. And you need to build walls here. Forgot about that. Need walls up as quickly as possible. And get your food. I forgot to give them any supply routes. Where are our peltas? Fled all the way back here, so we're going to move them up to the front again. I'm going to put them in a city for now because I'm not going to go any deeper on this front. I'm just going to leave those units there to engage. And I'm going to take let's see what more objectives. I might take Tymphaia next, and I might go over here next. Tymphaia is one of our cities, so we just need to put a wall around it, and it would be good. All roads lead to Eordia. In the heavily mountainous terrain of Greece, some areas provide significantly better farmland than others. The fertile plains around Heraclea Lacentis grow far more food than the area needs, but its remote location makes it difficult to utilize the food for your army. Upgrade supply lines to provide a mechanism for using extra income to move quickly to where it's most needed in your kingdom. Build and upgrade the supply line from Heraclea Lacentis to Eordia. That's this road. So we are going to do that objective. So we've got the supply line. I'm not sure how much we need to upgrade, but I'll just max it out, and I'll reduce it later. These supply lines allow you to carry so much food per week. You can also get naval supply lines at a point in the future, and they can always carry 100 food a week. When you upgrade your roads, then that allows them to carry 100 food a week. But it costs you 75. The naval ones don't cost you anything. And that's the same as these minor ones that cost 15. So we had, and some of them, I think the naval ones might also get you some money. I'm not sure about that. There we go. That's upgraded fully, so let's get rid of that. We don't need it. All of our cities down here actually have plenty of food. Well, they have a decent amount of food. I guess they don't have plenty, but now we'll slowly get food down here anyway. Alright. I think I am going to go for Tymphaia. So let's get her up here. And let's move. We'll get Peltus and we'll get a Phalangite and a Hypus. And our Peltus, we're just going to leave one Phalangite there, so that we can defend against these pink guys who will come up every once in a while. These Peltus will be supplied food by the other units. That's why I'm not sending them back to town to get food, even though they're quite low. Once you get in range of other units, they'll start getting food. There we go. Peltus don't even require that much food because there's so few of them. It's always important to have maybe 1 or 2 guys around for a garrison. I like to keep a Phalangite around. I'm not going to need too much for here. Scout cavalry being sent out and 1 Phalangite. move these guys away. I don't want them to get engaged by 2 scout cavalry. See, he's just coming over here with all of his peltas. I'm not going to do anything but let my guys fire on them. I don't want to get them out and lose manpower. I would rather just lose some food. Oh wow, they engaged me with their scout cavalry even though I ran away. That was very odd. Well, here come their peltas. Let's send our guys after them. We're going to take out these peltas and then take over Timpania. God, these peltas just got slaughtered foolishly. They engaged the cavalry. The cavalry are not engaging them properly. There we go. Just instantly collapse. He was destroying the watchtower? Well, that was dumb of him. Let's capture some more slaves. Oh, there are a lot of guys there. We're gonna have to surround this city. I don't know why I brought the siege equipment. I won't need it over here. Let's pull that back to this side of the map. Let's bring our units down. I'll have our phalangites engage some people. We'll kill some of these peltas off, and he'll require a lot of manpower to rebuild. Gotta kind of keep your head on a swivel, know where everything is at all times. Let's bring these guys down. What do they have? Spearmen, peltas. Yeah, phalangite can handle them easily. And we are losing this to the Eleusians, who have sent up a lot of hoplites and peltas. We're going to engage them really soon too. I believe we need to engage them for future siege equipment. Yes, we do. So we're going to engage them right after the Athenians. Alright, let's siege this city. No, you go this direction, you go this direction. Where is our cavalry? We have peltas here. Let's send them back. And let's get our cavalry over here too. We're gonna have them both capture the city from opposite sides. They're not really sieging. That way, if anyone comes out, they're going to get slaughtered. Oh, they came out this direction. We can have our cavalry go after them. See, they had to come out and engage our phalangites right away, which means they don't get any of their time to throw. And these guys got separated because they were in the middle of a charge against my peltas. And phalangites leveling up. Is that Edessa? Oh, that was over here. So we are engaging. Where are our peltas? We've taken out these peltas, and oh, our peltas are right here. Let's get our phalangites engaging these other groups of peltas as quickly as possible. These guys got split for somehow, and we're not really engaging either of them. Yeah, we're not making them all flee. Our Hypus leveled up. Let's give them some heroics. These peltas are trying to engage our peltas, but we're gonna lead them on a little bit of a wild goose chase and let our other peltas throw things at them, and now we'll engage. Chase after that guy. Right there, we just took out the Illyrian army. We got a bunch of new slaves, even though we did lose a lot of our farms. And this city was taken. Let's start building walls around that. Soon it's going to be a lot more tricky to defend our cities. Alright, and the Eleusians just left. They couldn't really do anything to that city, and after they took the mine, they left. So let's capture a few more slaves. Let's move up here. I'm just going to move up here to explore. I'm very confident that there's nothing up there I can really do, because I think that's we're going to start running into enemy cities. And the Athenians are coming back again. So what we're going to do is just, yep, that's an enemy Illyrian city. Illyrian tribal city. So we're going to get the walls up around here, and we're going to come back and take out the Athenians and take out the Eleusinians, so that we can get catapults. Let's just take that over, and we will expand our... Let's move our Pelicans up there. And our Phalangites can actually start engaging people down here. Let's take out these Peltas. I don't know what the cavalry is running around. Should have engaged this so that the Peltas would have had a ranged advantage for a little bit of time, but they're not going to. There's some Peltas that have fled. There's going to be another group of Peltas that are going to flee. Let's hit the cavalry so we're not surrounded. He took out an ox cart rather than engaging. Oh, that was dumb. And these guys aren't running, which is a big mistake on his part. I guess they already ran, that's why they're not running anymore. And we took him out, and now we're going to engage his units with range. And get some heroics while we're at it. I have plenty of money. I'm just going to let the Eleusinians have that for now. And I'm going to pull this guy and these Peltas to the next front. And we're just going to leave that garrison with Peltas for now. This city will just have Peltas. They still won't be able to really take it, so it'll be fine. We have some Hypus, so let's bring the Hypus over. And these guys will come over after they're done constructing this. And we'll just leave some Spearmen garrison. Spearmen are only really good for garrisons. Yep, we took out their hoplites easily. Athenians don't have very good hoplites. Let's go over here and take out the royal tombs that they stole from us. They have Peltas here. Let's get some more spearmen to engage these Peltas. They're being very annoying and constantly taking all of our farms out. It's not that big of a deal though. They eventually run out of manpower, and they will, because these guys are going to be getting killed by these spearmen now. And they almost never take anything. I'm going to rebuild that watchtower and this watchtower. We'll just get all these back up while we wait. And here, I'm about to get married to the lady and complete this Renew of Ties objective. Alright. We just got some new migrants over here near Ordia. I'm just going to send them to Ordia. And some new migrants near Elamia. We'll send them to Elamia. There's no real difference which city you pick. Just gives them all 10 more guys. Let's get our new generals attached. These guys need someone. They can get attached there. And I think that everyone else has theirs. So yeah, that guy has someone attached. Attached. I can see they're attached because it says 61. Ah, this guy doesn't have anyone attached. Let's get him. Let's get the general over there. Alright, and once these generals attach, I think I'm going to end the video, and I will start another one tomorrow where we'll be engaging this Aegea area. We just took over, we finished the tutorial basically up, and we finished taking these cities and this city. This is almost the farthest extent of Macedonia. In this direction, Macedonia goes over, will go over this way a little bit too, probably around until about here. And then that will be the extent of our home cities. It's really important to take those because they're so easy to defend. It's a lot harder to defend cities that are not your home city. But let's get our companions over to the front, and we'll get everyone else over to the front too. Just garrison them up in Aegea. And you see these guys fled. They didn't even burn all the farm. They just burned this farm. Let's put that fire out. Fire get put out over here? No, it just burned up. I should have put the fires out over here. When you are damaging a farm, all you really do is set it on fire, and then that makes this turn red, and it just continues to do damage. But if they leave, you can come out and put out the fire. I just didn't bother to do that. When it's white, it's slowly recuperating. I think it takes maybe a year to recuperate, which is fine. We have plenty of other farms producing plenty of other food. It would be more of a problem if we were on the front. Alright, so we've pretty much fended off any little random attacks that we've had, and we have taken over most of our homeland and gotten walls up around it. So that was and then on our next video we are going to be taking Aegea and Eleusion. We're just going to be moving south, and then we'll probably move east after that. Oh, here's a guy coming. I'm going to end the video here, though, not show these Peltas get slaughtered by whatever I have garrisoned here, which is nothing, but Pella Militia can probably handle it. Alright. Have a great day, and please subscribe and like my videos. I'll be putting more up of Hegemony, whatever it's called. Hegemony, Wars of Ancient Greece. Thanks for watching.